Hi 31 friends, I am hanging out in my bathroom because I wanted to tell you about a way that I managed to clean a couple of my 31 bags. So recently I was out of the house and I had a lunch bag that had some curry lentil soup in it. And sadly, my container started leaking and it leaked through my lunch bag, which was inside this tote. And I got curry lentil soup on the inside and it leaked through. And a curry lentil soup has, of course, curry in it, which means there's turmeric, and turmeric always stains. So when I discovered that my soup was leaking, I was kind of freaked out that I was gonna have a permanently gross stained bag. However, I came home and did a deep clean method with this bag, as well as with this nice bright white pouch that was also in the bag holding papers. And I wanted to tell you about it because one thing about 31 bags is they can be a little bit challenging to clean because you can't throw them in the washing machine. So what I like to do when I clean my 31 bags is I will run super hot water in the bathtub. I'll just put enough water in the tub to cover whatever bag or pouch I want to clean. And then I put a very generous scoop of Norwex Ultra Power Plus laundry detergent in with it. This is something I do to do deep cleaning of all sorts of things, and I discovered that this method works really well for 31 bags as well. So once I add this super generous scoop to my super hot water, I mix it together to help it dissolve, and then I put the bags right in the water. I make sure that they're fully submersed, and then I let it sit. Now, ultimately what you do is you let it sit for a few hours. I always forget, and it ends up soaking overnight. Not a big deal. It's just a super extra soak, which is good. And usually that soaking method with this particular detergent does the trick to pull out every stain that's inside. Now this bag is one that also always is on the ground, and the bottom of this was really dirty and my corners had started to have like a little bit of a stain on them as well. So that stain was gone. This bag, as you can see, it's bright and white. And because of the turmeric in my soup, I did find that the staining was extra deep and it needed a little bit extra. Typically, I don't need to do this step, but for something like turmeric, I did add some laundry stain remover to the bad spots, and then I rubbed it in with a brush, and then I ran some fresh clean water through it, and that helped remove a lot of the staining. So once I soak the bags in that solution, I then rinse them nice and clean with fresh water. I want to rinse out all of that detergent that's in the bag, rinse out any leftover staining that's now loose and is going to release for me. And then I hung it up in the bathtub to let it drip, and then the next day it was nice and sunny, so I put it out in the sun to continue letting it dry, and now it's nice and clean. I did this recently with a large utility tote as well, and my large utility tote was one that it simultaneously was used to put groceries in it sometimes and go to the beach other times. It was super nasty, and it was another bag that had some white spots or white stripes on it. And those came out nice and bright and clean, and it was like a brand new 31 bag. So I wanted to make sure that I shared this pro tip with you if you have some really dirty 31 bags that are still in great shape, but you don't maybe reach for them all the time because they're a little grungy looking. There is hope with this deep clean method.